back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here for Foolery Friday. Yeah! Hope y'all had a fantastic week. I did. Right before I hit the record button, my neighbor, child, not that neighbor, the other neighbor, the good neighbor, child, he was like, "You want some eggs?" See, he got these chickens that make the most delicious eggs I have ever had, child. So good. So he was like, "You want some eggs?" Child, Dolly Parton sleep on her back. Of course I want some eggs. So I got me some eggs, child. All right. Whew, they are so good, child. So good. But anyway, let's get into this Foolery Friday. And fun fact, I am a huge fan of Dolly Parton. Huge. Jolene, front porch. And let's not forget, she was responsible for one of Whitney Houston's, if not Whitney Houston's biggest hits. That was all Dolly, honey. Dolly is a legend. Iconic! Jolene. Come on, Dolly. Ooh. And let's not forget, she is also in one of my favorite movies ever. Still, Magnolias. Even though I could relate more to Weasel. But honey, Truvy. I went off on a tangent, child. Let's get into this Foolery Friday. First, let's talk about Shekinah and Tiny. This is a mess. We all know what Shekinah did. We all know the allegations that have been brought forth against T.I. and Tiny, against that woman named Sabrina. Now, Shekinah took it upon herself to be a Captain Save-A-Ho and come to the defense of Tiny. Well, it blew up in her face. Shekinah took to her Instagram, and can I just say this? Shekinah, now on Instagram, when you go live, you can get badges, and people can buy badges. Shekinah was on her Instagram talking about, "I'm not going to start talking till y'all start buying me a badge. I'm not going to start talking till you buy a badge. Y'all can leave, get the F off. Y'all and your haters." I'm like, child, I guess she need money for lawyers because she's getting sued because of her mouth. Shekinah went to her Instagram and basically said that her friendship with Tiny is over. OVA. Over. She said that when she was running off at the mouth, okay, y'all remember she went on Instagram and she was talking about Sabrina. She was trying to come to the defense of her friend Tiny. It was a mess. And she got huge backlash for that. And now she's being sued. Shekinah says that when her and Tiny met, that Tiny was just a housewife. Yes, she was in the famous group Escape, but at that time, she was a housewife. And it was Shekinah who encouraged her and the girls to get back together. She also said that before she got her license in cosmetology, she was working for pennies, dimes, nickels, kibbles, and bits. She was hardly getting paid anything. She was working off of tips. But when she got her license, that's when she could negotiate. That's when, the money started coming in. She started working for the, television station, TV shows. She hooked up with, Tiny. They become friends, and we know the rest. So her and Tiny were such good friends that that of course she would come to her friend's defense. This is what Shekinah said on her Instagram. This is my last straw for her, speaking of Tiny. When I made that comment about the allegations against her, she was in the room with me. MFer was sitting right there with me. She the one telling me what to say. And then when all of y'all, all of America, gave me heck about it, she didn't defend me. Shekinah said that when she was really being a Captain Save-A-Ho, and when she was talking about Sabrina and made that, fatal Instagram post, that Tiny was sending back out. Tiny was in the room with her, hyping her up. She let the world tear me up. I was still cool, Shekinah said. Still didn't go crazy. Y'all still ain't never seen me go to Wendy Williams and tell a story. It woke me up to let me know this girl don't F with me. Sitting here telling me what to say. I don't know nothing about nobody. And then you sit there and when the world takes me down, you let me go out with these MFers. Just a mess. You see what happens when you stick your nose in someone else's business, friend or not. You keep your mouth closed. See, this is a clear, a perfect example of my name is Bennett. I ain't in. I ain't got nothing to say. Even if Tiny was in the room with you, hyping you up, that's when you said, child, I ain't in this. If you got something to say, you say it yourself. I ain't trying to get sued. These are serious allegations that are thrown at you and T.I. But what happened? Shekinah could not mind her business. Shekinah could not keep her mouth closed. And I understand that sometimes you want to come to your friend's defense. This is what happens. And of course, Shekinah is hurt by this. You can tell on that Instagram post, honey, she was choking up, tearing up. It hurt her feelings. Here you thought that you had a friendship with somebody for a long time, and when you were out there thrown to the wolves, they don't even say anything about it. Now, Tiny says that she reposted on the Neighborhood LLC. Y'all can believe this Dixie B if you like! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Why the F would I ask her to say what she said? Question mark. True enough, she wanted to speak up for me as a friend, and I appreciate that. But I never told her to say any of that crap she said. That's all my life and everything I love. See, when someone always throw that in, I have to question that. Child, if you speaking the truth and you speaking facts, you ain't got to add on my life and everything I love. Okay, Tiny. She wrote me a book and said people don't need to know, but yet going to live talking about me daily. Worst kind of friend to have! Exclamation point. If we not cool, we not cool! Dot, dot, dot. Move on as I have quietly. It's a shame I'm addressing this BS now! Exclamation point. Just sick of all the lies day after day. I will forever wish her nothing but the best still. It's sad when close friends turn to enemies. But God has his way and I won't question him. Y'all know they always got to bring God into this. And again, here I am sitting back saying, why you got to bring God into this? God is up there. He got bigger things to worry about. Then you and Shekinah beefing on Instagram. Bottom line is, Shekinah, please keep your mouth shut in the future. Okay, quit trying to be a Captain Save-A-Ho. Quit trying to, save a friend. Tiny and T.I. got better things to worry about. And now, Shekinah, you're being sued. And And then you got to ask for badges on Instagram. Just sad. Just a sad, sad state, child. Let's move on. Let's talk about Tristan. I can't keep my tip in my pants, Thompson. He cheating y'all. Well, I mean, ain't that what he does? Y'all know Tristan. He is supposedly the boyfriend of Khloe Kardashian and the baby daddy. Well, a Sydney Chase, I don't know who she is. She an Instagram model. She went on somebody's podcast and said that she had a fling-a-ding-ding-ding-ding with Tristan. She said that she slept with Tristan Thompson. Well, no one was shocked by this. Okay? Tristan Thompson cannot keep the ding-a-ling in his pants. Now, she said that this happened when Tristan and Khloe were together. She did not know they were together at the time, but after the smashing of the back, she thought about it and she was like, you know what? They were together. Tristan Thompson said, listen here, you Instagram helper. You ain't gonna be putting no lies out here in the world. See, I'm trying to stay with this Kardashian money. See, Khloe done changed up her whole face and body for me. I just said that, y'all. I don't even know if she did that for Tristan, but she sure enough done carved up her face and her body. So Tristan said, I got something for you, Sydney. You gonna keep your mouth shut. That's what you do. So Tristan done served Ashley with a cease and desist and said, shut your mouth. That's what he did. This grown man who out here swing-a-ling-a-ding-a-linging done served this girl with a cease and desist. Keep changing the facts to fit your story. We again demand that you stop defaming Mr. Thompson with defamatory falsehoods. If you persist in this wrongful conduct, you will continue to be exposed to significant liability, which they said, if you don't keep your mouth shut, we're gonna sue you. Why you mad, Tristan? Why? If she is lying, why do you care what Sydney says? Let it go. Okay, if she's lying, it'll come out in the wash. It will come out. You out here serving paperwork. Child, I guess. I'm moving forward with the truth and choosing not to comply. I will not be called a liar. Khloe, this is who you want to be with. Khloe, is this who you want to be with? Child, I guess. In news I really don't give a good damn about, but I'm going to report it anyway. Caitlyn Jenner is running for governor of California. Next. Oh, it's some political news. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms reportedly will run for re-election in 2022. That's very interesting. My Atlanteans, how do y'all feel about that? Let me know down below, child. I read that and I was like, I guess she's done. I guess she is tired of, the political scene right now. She may, do other things, but honey, she, allegedly, she will not be running for mayor. Very, very interesting. So, anyway, how in money. After 27 years of marriage, Bill and Melinda Moneybag Gates are getting a DIVO. Gates reportedly gave Melinda Gates almost $2 billion in stocks. There was no prenup. Melinda Moneybag Gates. See, first you get the bread, then the head, and you bounce. That's what Melinda did. Melinda said, don't feel sorry for me. I ain't mad at her. Now, of course, I don't want to see no marriage ending or divorcing or breaking up. But Melinda, honey, you're going to be just fine. Now, Melinda, everybody and the mama, the daddy, the uncle, the cousin, the nephew is going to be inboxing you. Erase them all. Don't look inside your DMs, Melinda, because, honey, it's going to be some wolves circulating. Honey, Melinda gonna have everybody asking her out on a date. $2 billion in stocks and no prenup to one of the richest men in the world, not country, the world. Melinda, I ain't mad at you, girl. I am not mad at you one bit. My God, today. Whew. I guess congratulations to Erica, Mina, and Safari. They having a baby. Why are Erica, Mina, and Safari like this? Wasn't they getting a divorce? Didn't they say they were getting a divorce? Putting all your business on Instagram, fussing and fighting, telling everybody what you're doing, and then you're gonna have a baby. And then Erica gets mad when people have something to say about it. Again, keep your mouth shut. Of course, Wendy Williams, she went on her show and she said, listen, okay, y'all need to grow up. Either you stay married or you get a divorce. But this playing around, going back and forth, now you're having a baby, sit down somewhere. Of course, Erica Mina, she has something to say. She said, at Wendy Williams, at this point, let's link up so I can beat your ass. Your ex-husband didn't do a good enough job. Erica, you sure you want to try to go toe-to-toe with Wendy? Who y'all think will win? Wendy have been down, busted you right dead in your jaw. Are you crazy? Erica, go sit down. Erica, go sit down. Child, congratulations. That's all I'm going to say. Congratulations. Just foolish. Her and Safari. Even though Safari does have that little print. Y'all know Safari's print. But we're not here to talk about Safari's print. But wasn't it pretty? Y'all, I'm sorry. Child, Safari. Safari tripod, honey, baby. Honey, that thing was down to his knee, child. That's all I'm saying. Honey, it looked like a nightstick. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on, child. Now, let's talk about this whole Floyd Mayweather thing. First of all, I don't keep up with boxing. I don't know nothing about no boxing, no MMA, none of that mess, okay? My co-worker, he a youngin' child. He's 24 years old. So he was, bringing me up to speed with this. Floyd Mayweather done come out of retirement to fight one of them Paul boys. Logan Paul. For what? For money? Child, don't you have enough, Floyd? So it was a press conference the other day where him and Logan Paul was standing face to face and talking trash to each other. Now his brother Jake Paul, Logan's brother, is a whole troll. He's a prankster, just a mess. So he was all up in Floyd's face talking trash. Honey, Floyd looked like who done it what for? Floyd, you got too much money to be walking around looking homeless. Go get an edge up. What is going on about your face? Honey, he looked ashy, he looked dusty, crusty, and musty. So they talking trash to each other. So Jake Paul grabs hat and said, got your hat, like a child, and took off running. Child, what happened? Floyd Mayweather done busted him all up in the eye, done busted up his mouth. Jake Paul, who's not even boxing him, his brother is, done got a black eye and a busted mouth, all for publicity. Y'all, I done spent too long on this story. But don't y'all think this is foolish? They boxing each other. Child, whatever. Is your husbands, is your sons, is your brothers, or you, is your daddy excited about this boxing match on June the 6th? Let's move on. All right, in the last story, some sweet Mother's Day news. Willow Smith did something really sweet for her mother, Jada. As y'all know, or if you don't know, Jada used to be in a rock grunge band. And I think Willow has a, rock grunge album out, a single. She's into, that type of music. And so what she did to celebrate her mom is that she performed with her mom's rock grunge band. I love it. Willow was jamming, honey, and she did a fantastic job. Willow sounded great. Jada and Jada's mom was just, honey, Jada was hype. She was dancing and jumping around. It really made Jada feel so good. I think Jada said that her heart was full, and that was the sweetest thing that anybody could have done for her on Mother's Day. And I just thought that was so, so sweet. That's all for Foolery Friday. But before I leave, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. All of the mothers. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Go live it up. Go be with your kids. Allow your kids to spoil you, because Lord knows you spoiled them. And for the ones that don't have, a mother to celebrate with, just know they are always with you. They're always with you. So y'all go and enjoy your happy Mother's Day. Y'all know what to do. Leave your comments down below. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends,